Why, hello YouTube, how are you guys doing today? My name is Smalls, and today I have some super awesome sharpshooter gameplay for your faces to enjoy on this fine day. I know it's a little start in the beginning, I know it's kind of dry, but it really picks up towards the end. I think I go on a relentless streak, which is 20 kills in a row, I believe, so I almost got a nuclear. So that's pretty darn awesome for a sharpshooter game. So I kind of want to talk about zombies a little bit today, a concept that I've been putting through my head for a while now, actually. So it is the concept of dead zones. So first off, let me talk about what a dead zone is. It is a part on a zombie map, such as a room, a hallway, a portion of a map that it is almost impossible for you to survive in for an extended period of time. For some examples of a dead zone is the houses on Nuketown, the house on Farm, the room where the quick revive is on Town. Like, those are just some, just some small places on maps that it is very, very hard to stay there on a decent round for an extended period of time. That is just the truth. That is a known fact. Now, some maps with very few dead zones are, like Kino der Toten, Ascension, Call of the Dead. A lot of the Black Ops maps lack these dead zones, which is a very, very good thing. Now, dead zones, they kind of suck. They kind of suck a lot, because what a dead zone does, it basically, at least to me, someone who's trying to get to these high rounds and making it, easy for me, that I don't have to, try to survive in these crappy rooms that's incredibly difficult to survive in, they kind of shrink the map a little bit. I mean, if you look at Nuketown, for example, I really like to use Nuketown because it's just a great map to talk about dead zones with. Most of that map really is a dead zone. Like, for example, both the houses, like inside both of the houses, good luck surviving in those. I mean, honestly, who's going to try to survive and train inside a Nuketown house? Like, that's just not going to happen. Like, that's just not the way the map works. In my eyes, there's one good spot on Nuketown Zombies where you can survive. It is in the back of the blue house. That is just by far the best place to survive on that map, and it is one of the only places you can really survive. Now, I know some people argue like, oh no, the back of the yellow house is just as good as the back of the blue house. No. Shut up. It is not. The back of the blue house is much better than the back of the yellow house. My personal opinion, I'm pretty sure it is the opinion of most zombie slayers out there. And I know, like, if you really, really needed to, and you did some incredibly weird route, you could survive, in the street on Nuketown for, a small period of time. But good luck trying to get to round 45 or plus in the middle of the street on Nuketown. You're going to go over to the blue house eventually. It is just the way that map works. So if you really think about that zombie map, it's basically the back of the blue house and some of the street. That's basically the only useful spots on that zombie map. Now, I know you can, make it hard on yourself and go see all the other parts of the map, but if you're going to get to a high round, you don't want to use those parts of the map. You don't want to go there, like, during the heat of a wave to try to, buy a gun or, explore those parts of the map. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to, you're going to go down eventually. Like, I know some people, they'll run to the street, go by Juggernaut, and then rush back to the blue house. Yeah, you can do that, but I mean, I'm talking about staying there for an extended period of time. I guess there's no part of the map that is completely useless if you can run there to try to escape, but I'm saying you can't stay there for an extended period of time, which is very unfortunate. Now, I really like Black Ops Zombies because, there's, like, no dead zones in these maps. Like, I know there's maybe one, but it's a very, very small portion of the map. Like, a lot of the Black Ops maps, they're very wide open maps. Like, I mean, look at Kino der Toten. Every single room in Kino der Toten is basically train worthy, except, there is that one room past the alley, where, like, there's a meteor in there and stuff like that. That's a dead zone on that map. Besides, the box and a meteor, you can't stay in that room for very long. It's very, very difficult. Good luck. Give you props if you can train in that room. Mad props. I just cannot do that. That is difficult for me. But that's just, there's no dead zones on those maps, really. That's why I love these maps. Now, I will admit the newer maps in Black Ops 2, like Mob of the Dead and Die Rise, those maps are nice. Those maps have a lot of big open areas. They're incredibly large maps. There's multiple places where you can train on those maps, and that's good. That is a good thing. I want multiple places where I can survive on those maps, because me as a person trying to get to high rounds, I want, change, because getting to high rounds, it's very repetitive and stuff like that. And I want a lot of different spaces on those maps where I can train. So hopefully with these new maps, they limit the small hallways and increase the wide open rooms and stuff like that. I really hope they do that. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, likes and favorites are always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.